Should you build Tomimi? Short answer, yes. Long answer, this entire video.
行くぞ、奴らをぶちのめすぞ。
Tomimi is a 5-star corecaster from Sargon. Gavil's friend and apparently the one who shot down our aircraft. Have an excellent physical strength and thick tail. That is now a caster for Rhodes Island. Tomimi is a pretty unique caster in Arknights. That feels like using a guard instead of caster. Hell, even her paradox simulation is a ground tile only stage. Her tray is the same like other corecaster operators. She also has pretty much the same stats like other 5-star corecaster. A decent attack and a good resistance. But what makes her unique is on her talent. When her skill is active, she will become a pseudo liberator guard. Reduce her range. Her attacks become physical damage, only attack ground enemies. And she will increase her attack, plus 100% at E2. Sounds like a bad talent. Well, probably, the main point of using a caster is to deal arts damage. And reducing range and only attack ground enemies is a downside. But despite that, Tomimi will gain extra damage from this talent. If she hits an enemy, she can deal quite amount of damage to them. This talent can make her become a good operator to deal with different kind of enemies, shifting her attack types depending on the situation. But overall, Tomimi is more into dealing physical than arts damage. And then her potentials. Tomimi is a welfare operator, so it's easy to get her potentials. Make sure to grab her talent upgrade to improve her damage by plus 20%. And currently, Tomimi doesn't have a module upgrade. Moving on to her skills. Her first skill, Tomimi will increase her attack speed. Corecaster have a relatively quick attack. With the help of her talent damage in this skill, Tomimi can quickly bonk her enemies to 6 feet under. The skill up time is also nice. The second skill will give Tomimi some percentage to activate the following effects. Stun the target, deal critical damage, or deal splash damage. All of the effects are good, especially the critical damage. But the problem is that this skill effect is RNG based. 70% to activate the effect at skill level 7 and 100% at M3. So if you haven't M3 her, there's a slight chance you won't activate the effects of this skill. Not to mention the effects that she inflicted might be not the one you need. If you like to use Tomimi and M3 her, this skill is probably the best fit to increase the chance to inflict those effects. And really hope the effect she inflicted is the one you needed. But if you like Tomimi to deal single physical attack at hyper speed, you can M3 her skill 1. As for her base skills, increase 1 random operator moral recovery in the dorm. If the target is Gavil, further increases the effect. I smell simping. The second skill will increase caster mastery training speed, and further increases it when training for M1. So, will Tomimi become a good operator for your team? A nice caster that's for sure, and have a decent burst potential. But overall not a must to E2 immediately. For newer players that wanted to build caster unit, better choose other caster first such as Amir. That should be all. Adios.